Holidays. We all want them to be perfect.
This is amazing.
But one person's idea of paradise...
It's incredible under there. That is gorgeous.
We were home. It was just pure luxury.
Home? We don't have anything like that.
...can be another's idea of hell.
I was hanging on that tight, even my ass cheeks are biting the rocks.
We've taken ordinary punters...
He looks like Ronald McDonald with a gun.
...all with very different tastes...
You know what? Same, but different.
It was disgusting.
...and turned them into travel critics.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It's the Freddy Krueger of holidays.
Other than that, it was beautiful.
We'll cover their expenses.
I think I'll travel 30 hours to rope steers, not to eat pizza and pasta.
...in return for real and honest reviews.
Best day ever.
Are we being too picky?
Probably, but that's what we do.
Our travel guides will score their holidays out of 5 stars.
Look, I think we've got to stop being so negative.
I'm positive it's going to be awful.
They'll rate the accommodation.
They didn't have a big enough room for a family.
They had a plenty big enough room for a family. They didn't have enough room for a fat family.
The cuisine.
It's gonna hatch. It's gonna hatch if you play with it.
And explore the same sites.
We made it! Oh!
Tonight,
Scusi, buongiorno, signora.
it's a food tour of one of the culinary capitals of the world, Italy.
Can you put pineapple on that?
No.
Will this gastronomic getaway leave a bad taste in their mouths?
Oh! It's the juice that gets to you.
Or could it be a blessing
Papa Francesco.
in disguise?
We had hope for the Pope. I want my blessing.
Bologna has everything flashier northern Italian cities have to offer. Grand piazzas, oodles of style, even its own leaning tower. And although it's off the main tourist trail, hardcore foodies know Bologna is the culinary capital of Italy. So is a week in this medieval city of 400,000 the perfect recipe for an all-you-can-eat food tour? After 25 hours of airline meals, an Italian food fest should be an improvement for our guides. Like the Friend family from Newcastle.
How exciting. Our first trip to Italy. And... Buongiorno. Yeah. Oh, no, that's German. I studied Italian at school for about 4 years. La familia, friend. Very excited to be here in Italiano.
I think we're going to struggle this holiday.
The best part about it is that we're in Bologna, which is the foodies' capital.
I mean, who doesn't like a lasagna or a big pasta dish?
Yeah.
With a bit of garlic bread and, you know, you can't go wrong.
It's a lot of travel, but we're back in Bologna.
Of course, seasoned travellers Kevin and Janetta have done Bologna before.
An Italian holiday is very us. We've been here together probably, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 times.
I think more than that.
Probably more than
Yeah,
that.
maybe
and
half a dozen times.
What a gorgeous day.
Oh, magnificent. Best time to be here.
Wait. Great cities, shopping, food, wine.
Not necessarily in that order.
Which one's our car? Can you flick?
Is that for real?
I nearly died when I saw that small lunchbox size kind of car. OK, boots full. Now what do we do with the rest of it?
We're going to look like these 4 big fatties in this little car. You're not going to be able to see out the back, but that's
That's all right, I
us.
don't need to see out the back.
We were packed in tight.
I can't get my seatbelt on from the overlarge suitcase in the middle.
Oh, hang on. Oh, for God's sake, for these bloody European cars.
Are you right, driving?
Yeah.
You're not...
For
God's sakes, are we going to make it to the hotel?
This European vacation is a first for workmates Kev, Dorian and Ting.
Driving, what are we driving?
It's the car from Barbie Girl.
People are going to think we're like teenage girls in this car.
The only thing we're going to pick up is crippling depression.
We all met working together at Target a couple years back.
Don't believe me, just watch. It is awesome. It's like working with the boys. It's just like chilling. It's literally chilling. We don't do anything. You know, for 3 people, we actually don't do much.
Like, it's starting to make sense why we own so little now.
Eating is our thing. You know, do double-layered cheese? Yeah. Normally, they don't do the double-layered cheese.
We look for the cheapest, filthiest meat-based food on a holiday.
The filthier, the better. Mum, where's my passport?
We all live at home with our mums.
A boy's best friend is his mother.
Did you wash before you pack?
We'd be budget travellers because, you know, Target doesn't pay us enough. So always staying in hostels, meeting people. Love a backpackers.
We're in Italy. We are in the one place we said we'd always go to.
Every night, pizza, pasta. That's all.
I feel you, fat boy.
Fat boy.
Hey, fat boy.
Kevin, you're fatter than me. You look like an 8-ball.
Food is the last thing on the minds of Outback twins Stack and Mel.
I don't think we would travel somewhere just for food. There's only so much pizza and pasta you can eat.
Who would ever think that we're going to be driving in Italy?
Well, I know.
On the wrong side of the road, on the wrong side of the car.
We'd heard of Italy before, but we had no idea where it was. Yeah, we know that Italy is shaped of a cowboy boot. And that's about all.
Oh, my God! Wait! Whoa! Oh, mate, was in the wrong lane.
We're not even going to last an hour in this place and we're going to get locked up or killed.
Yeah.
Oh.
With any luck, they'll survive long enough to check into Hotel Il Guicino, a self-declared 4-star boutique establishment.
I love these little kind of quaint European hotels.
I know. It looks like a movie.
The decor of this old-school Euro hotel is ever-changing and inspired by a local artist.
I feel like I'm in a nudist colony.
Oh, God, what is that?
What?
The one right in front of you.
They're making love. It's what you do in Italy.
Didn't make love. Jonathan, I'd be careful if I were you.
This is the sort of hotel you want to stay in Europe. Buonasera.
Is your first time in Bologna?
No, it's third time.
It was really quirky. It was great, so we thought, wow, this looks good. Can't
Yeah.
wait to see our room.
OK, here we are. Now, you were a little bit concerned that we drove here in a shoe, and you thought this might be the shoebox that came in. You're not far wrong. Billed above the door is 4-star, but really, I don't know what cosmos they were counting their stars in because...
No idea.
And we've got a stunning view of a construction site. 4-star would require a few more accoutrements than that ad.
Yeah, like a shelf.
I would question this as 4-star.
Well, let's look at the positives.
Yeah?
Comfy bed, beautiful colours. This is all we need.
Cowgirls Stack and Mel aren't the only thing in their room to come in pairs.
Whoa, there's 2 toilets. Oh, that's cute. You sit on that one and I sit on this one. Hi, Stack.
What is this?
It's a bidet. It's your bum washing sink. You would sit there and then cup the water and kind of do that.
Don't touch it with your hand.
And you kind of cup it and, like, get in there.
You don't cup it. That sounds
Have
so
you been
wrong.
cupping it?
I'm just telling you how it works.
Which you obviously only know because you've been using it.
I've been using the bidet.
Look at this. Welcome to the Italian suite. I saw sweet F all, I can tell you that.
Jonathan and Victoria, I think you're sleeping in the same bed.
Oh, hell no.
Mamma mia, big mistake.
There's no mistaking what Bologna does best when you check out the city's historic heart. For 500 years, there have been food markets in these narrow lanes.
We can barely fit through.
I don't know about you, but I don't think Newcastle City Council will be happy with the pavement at all.
If you fancy some legs of prosciutto, balsamic vinegar, parmesan wheels, or any other bellissimo regional grub, you're in the right place.
Yum! It's amazing here. I just want to eat everything.
But single travellers Tash and Mads are in the market for another renowned Italian product.
Everyone just looks so sexy. The men.
Hotties.
They just look so beautiful. Like, he's
that
like
man
a model.
there. Yes, he looks amazing.
Look.
Even the truck drivers are hot. What the hell?
I just finished my 4th year in psychology.
I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 5 years.
How was work?
Nobody died.
Perfect.
We first met when we were 4 years old at kindergarten.
I don't know life without it.
That's so cute.
Let's see.
No, it's not!
We like to have a bit of fun on a holiday, talk to a few guys,
With the
a bit
fellas.
of a laugh.
I'm gonna get the green radiance.
What would you get? Tasha, he's just trying to order a drink. Leave him alone.
I have not an issue flirting with guys. It's like a hobby.
Ciao, Charlie. Not bad.
Not bad. Oh, this man's taking a photo of us.
A man walked past us when we were drinking our coffee and croissant. And we thought he was about to take a photo of us, so we got ready
Getting
like
ready,
this.
yeah. Getting the hair ready.
Oh, takes a photo of the croissants.
Not us. Like bloody ordinary own croissants.
Ciao.
Bye.
Yep, food is numero uno for just about everyone in Bologna, including the Target boys.
Buongiorno.
Oh, buongiorno. Oh, it's like meat heaven. Oh.
There's meat and cheese everywhere.
Oh, that meat. Oh.
All that cold meat.
You can't pick that up in Safeway. It's not the same.
Nope. No.
Salame.
Oh, yes.
Mortadella.
Oh.
It's delicious.
Parma ham.
Oh, don't stop. Oh. You're like the meat angel.
Oh,
Special.
Oh, bellissimo.
Oh, wow. Bellissimo. Bellissimo.
Yeah, this is where you go when you die. Oh, leave me here.
I love pizza. Yeah, best food here. Hello, how you going? When I go to Tamworth and I go to Pizza Hut, I get barbecue meat lovers with extra barbecue sauce. Yeah, it's great. Do you have that with pineapple?
No, without pineapple. Only tomato and cheese only.
Can you put pineapple on that?
No.
We've got to have something sweet. I'm so excited to be here in Italy and finally put my Italian language to the test. Scusi, buongiorno signora.
E io italiano.
Uno lemonati? Yep.
That's the name of the shop.
This was my time to shine. Tate?
I'm just glad, Victoria, all those lessons in Italian have paid off. Not a good start.
Coming up, fast and food combined with a racy pasta-making class.
I didn't realise we were going to have an R-rated cooking course.
Then later, it doesn't get any more Italian than a visit from the Pope.
Ti amo, Papa. Ti amo, Papa.
And how will they rate their holiday?
This little trip to Italy has probably been a 4-kilo trip.
Out of 5 stars.
We wouldn't really go on holiday just to smash food.
On their week-long Bologna holiday, our guides aren't just finding the Italian food a mouthful.
Bologna. Bologna. I'm getting this lingo.
Just outside Bologna is the area which is home to the big names in Italian luxury cars: Lamborghini, Maserati, and Ferrari.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Yes, Madeline!
Oh, this is better than my Swift.
Oh, Prius! Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Today, they're hitting Modena racetrack to drive a $500,000 Ferrari like they stole it.
I'm sexy and I know it.
When you see a Ferrari in Melbourne, you always
look who's driving it. And most of the time, it's a middle-aged bald man. Hi, I'm Mads.
Ah, good.
Oh, my heart's
Nice to
beating.
meet you.
Oh, the instructor was a middle-aged bald man.
This beats my mum's Mazda. Oh, it's beautiful.
Sadly, the chance to test drive a 7-speed supercar is lost on the target boys who have never driven a manual.
We only have auto. We can only drive automatic.
When there is rack, it's not a good idea.
Oh no.
Apparently, you need a manual license to drive a Ferrari.
So we know we can't drive?
I drive for you.
Okay.
I also thought it had something to do with our Asian heritage.
Like, he can't drive normally on normal roads. Imagine if you put the driver's seat on the other side of the car.
I can't even fit. Oh, well, if you can't fit, that's got no hope then.
What? Do you have a bigger model? Like, do they come in a station wagon? Alex, has it got good suspension? Alex was a bit worried because I don't think he's had that much weight in the back of his car for a while.
Oh, I just broke my back on the Ferrari.
You're in a Ferrari, you're in Italy. This bloke spent all day doing his hair. Oh, look, he's even got the matching glasses.
Excuse me, he had style.
Oh! I was very nervous at start, but as soon as I got in that car, I was ready to go.
You know what you're doing?
Yep. It was a very expensive car to be driving. Well, at least we've got the travel insurance covered.
Ferrari, that's my new favourite word.
Stack and Mel have ridden their fair share of stallions, but not one like this.
It smelled like you walking straight into a saddle shop, just brand new leather, and it was really nice inside. I was like a little kid at Christmas time. See how fast we can get this bad boy to run?
These bad boys can accelerate from 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds.
Slow down, brake.
Keep going, keep going.
And hit a top speed of 315 k's.
No, too fast.
Does my driving scare you?
There's no speed limit on the track, but Tash is struggling to get out of second.
I feel like I'm going way too slow. What are you going? 30. What's the highest you've got to?
250,
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I'm gonna try and beat that. This is the big one. Ready?
Okay, push.
Woo!
And now push.
Cars have never really been important to us, but when you're faced with a red Ferrari, you just change into something else.
They were just so beautiful to look at. I just wanted to touch it.
Yeah, it was sex on wheels.
I loved every second.
Can we go through McDonald's drive-through?
Back home, we do street race, as in well, we don't. We street drive. We drive on streets. That's really it.
It's a 60, we'll go 63.
When there's no cameras. All right, Alex, let's be real. How many girlfriends do you have with this car?
I reckon our driver would pick up quite often.
He'd kill it.
Alex was definitely swimming in babes.
Have you ever had two hot women in the back of your Ferrari before?
Together we is perfect.
Alex was loving it. He was hot. Now, Jonathan, I gave birth to you, so look after your mother, please. Red hair, red car, recipe for disaster. I wanted to get the hell out of that Ferrari.
So is living out your Ferrari fantasy for a couple of hours really worth $1,350?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was awesome.
That was the best day of my life.
At home, we just have Mario Kart. That's the fastest we can go. This is way better. $1,350. That's like a plane flight somewhere.
Yeah.
I would much rather go to another country than ride in a car for an hour and a half.
Yeah, true.
Start saving. It's definitely money well spent. It is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Definitely something you need to do. I describe myself as a little bit of a redhead.
Red.
This land of fast cars is also the land of slow food. And in the villages around Bologna, food traditions are kept alive in cooking classes led by no-nonsense nonnas.
This is Graziella, that's my nonna, and today we're gonna learn how to make pasta.
Okay, that'd be awesome. Thank you. I'll buy mine from the new Woolies in Tamworth. It's great. You can buy like 60-cent pasta there.
Today, our guides are being schooled in making tortellini, pasta filled with meat and cheese.
The pasta we're making today dates back a really long time ago.
To tackle tortellini, you've got to know its saucy story.
In the town where we are now, there was this old restaurant, and a young lady was taking a bath. The owner of the restaurant was looking at her through the hole that there's in the doors where you put your key.
Creep. Boom.
While a lady was bathing, a pervert was going through, looking through the door handle.
A peeper.
Someone saw through a peephole.
She was quite interesting. I didn't realise we were going to have an R-rated cooking course.
He was amazed by her belly button. So he thought about a new kind of pasta that had the same shape as the belly button.
Oh, what? And seen a belly button and thought, I'll make pasta out of it, because that's what everybody does. Creepy.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Like a belly button.
Exactly.
That's so interesting.
If a woman had been spying on a man, they would have probably made a nice
Tubular.
long shape.
I'll never look at pasta the same.
My mum will cry from happiness that I can cook for myself finally.
Surely mixing a bit of flour and eggs shouldn't be too much of a stretch for the boys.
Well, I wouldn't say we were looking forward to a cooking class because we're terrible cooks.
Oh, not so hard. Oh.
You must use your fingers.
Oh.
You take
this is like ghost.
so
Tang had a ghost moment with
Oh,
Barbara.
I had a romantic moment with the Barbs.
and press and roll. Press and
My darling. My darling. Have you seen Ghost?
Yes.
Is it behind you? For
Are young.
The 3-hour course should teach you how to create the perfect tortellini belly button shape.
Look.
But restaurateurs, the friends, are keen to take home more than just new skills.
One of the things that interested me about Barbara was that she had 2 daughters. How old is your daughter?
One is 25.
Married?
No.
Oh, Jonathan.
No.
This was our shot, Jonathan. You had to impress Barbara with your tortellini skills.
Have you done a good one for her?
I'm done.
Go and show her. Barbara, Jonathan wants to show you his belly button.
No, it's very worse. No, no.
I don't think she was impressed with me at all.
She sounds like the mother-in-law from hell.
I loved how Barbara put you into line. She was my kind of woman.
Barbara, what's that one like?
No.
No, no.
No, no, no.
No.
No, you're doing it wrong.
How's this? That's what I was fearing.
Barbara was like a drill sergeant, and everything we did just didn't impress her at all.
This is mine, this is yours. I think it's not the same.
And she'd hit you with that stare.
Do it again.
You have disappointed me, Stare.
You are not a good student.
My high school teacher said the same thing.
And now you work at Target 5 days a week.
Hopefully, the boys' handiwork passes the taste test.
Oh, that's delicious.
I love making the tortellini. It was like a whole new experience. You never make food.
Yeah, no.
We don't make our own food.
Bara, it's really nice.
I know.
Delicious.
Next, it's an uphill battle as our guides
We're going truffle hunting.
dig deeper
She's digging. Oh!
for the ultimate Italian food experience.
That's $44 right there.
After truffle hunting, I realized just how stupid rich people are.
Our guides are heading for the hills just south of Bologna
Oh, wow.
to bag themselves one of the most expensive delicacies in the world. The forests around the village of Savigno are a rich hunting ground for the Ferrari of food, truffles.
So guys, we are here today in the woods with Adriano.
Oh, Adriano.
Nice to meet you. Ciao.
Ciao.
I was very confused when two old men took us into the forest with their dog. I was like, what are we doing? Can I just maybe, like, call someone to know where I am first?
Our travellers are joining Italy's best truffle hunters and their trusty bitches to sniff out a small fortune in fungus.
We are looking for black truffle. Truffle, it's...
Chocolate.
No. Truffle, it's a part of the family mushroom, but the truffle grows under the ground.
Why do we look for this?
Because if we are going to find some truffle, we're going to eat truffle.
Oh, truffle party.
I can smell it already.
It's beautiful.
We love truffles. So to be able to find our own, that was a bonus.
Who'd have thought something you find growing on a tree root could go for more than $1,000 a kilo?
They can be any size from to...
Yeah, they can vary, like gold nuggets. Just like gold nuggets, really. They're probably just as expensive as gold nuggets, too.
Ah! I wouldn't say that we're the hunting type of family.
Okay, guys, are you ready? Here we are. Going to help you a little bit.
I thought definitely one of us were going to end up in hospital.
Beautiful! Yes, you can, sister.
I nearly brought the hunter down with me.
Hunting for a different type of Italian delicacy are besties Tash and Mads.
Buonasera.
Well, buongiorno.
Okay.
More or less.
I'm
Oh,
Tash.
Alessandro, nice to meet you.
Alessandro, nice to meet you.
Alessandro, nice to meet you.
Alessandro.
Tasha loved him.
I did love Alessandro.
As soon as you're ready, we can go in the woods. and you can
Awesome.
go hunting.
Are you coming?
He was beautiful, like an art. He was an artwork. He was stunning.
Just fall on top of you. Alessandro, she's falling on top of you.
No,
No
I know
problem.
it's all right.
Don't fall on top of the dog because she's hunting for truffles.
Pupa! Look, Pupa, look at Pupa, look at Pupa.
Such an unfortunate name.
The dog had the most unusual name.
Poopa. In English, poopa means poo.
No. It's not like this. That means like a beautiful girl. So when you are walking in Italy and they say, hey, Pupa. So it's
Bella Pupa.
Bella Pupa.
You say that in Newcastle, you get a punch in the face.
Bella Pupa.
Oh, macchia.
So when she's digging, it means that she smells something.
Wow. Oh.
She's already found one. Look.
Really?
Pupa got the scent and started scratching. Oh, she's digging.
Already?
She's digging. Look. Yeah, she's onto it. Oh! Unbelievable! Look at this. Look. That is that's huge.
So exciting finding the truffle.
I couldn't believe how quickly we found it. Pupa, you are a
Wow.
good girl.
The smell of truffle is absolutely unique.
It is so close to dirt, yet has such an intense flavour. It's addictive.
Summer black truffle.
Oh, so good.
Good girl.
Bloody impressive.
She is
So
very
cute.
cute.
She wants just to be cuddled and to get mortadella.
That's like
of
me.
course.
I just want to be cuddled and have mortadella.
That's it.
That is rank. Yeah, my dogs would bring back more than just a truffle. I would have a leg of something, something dead, something, I'd come back with all sorts. Who would have even thought to eat this?
That tastes like dirt.
That's the most expensive dirt you've ever tasted.
How much did you say people spend for this?
Buy this in a city center, like they sell for between 50 and 70 euros.
So that's like 160 bucks.
What a rip-off.
After truffle hunting, I realized just how stupid rich people are.
Oh, so good. That is incredible.
This is exactly what holidays should be.
When the hunt's over, you get to eat the catch of the day in a 5-course truffle dinner.
This is a holiday paradiso. Seriously, is it not?
Beautiful, beautiful. I just don't want to leave. There are a lot of people that don't like it, though.
What? Well, they shouldn't be allowed in Italy.
Oh.
Millionaires, like, eat this.
That's 44 bucks right there.
Yeah,
that's my bank account.
80 bucks for this little black rock. That's my whole...
Finish it, because that's 4 days' pay. Oh. And we're not returning it.
What a waste of a good pasta.
It's the smell I don't like. What about you, Jonathan?
He's scoffing it down.
Truffle eating was magnificent. The pasta, the truffles, you couldn't go wrong.
I've had enough. I can't eat anymore.
You give it to Jono.
Jono,
loved
get
it.
into it, mate.
You ate everyone's truffle pasta.
Well, what can I say? It was just that good.
We'll have to grow truffles at home.
Still to come.
So this is where you keep your eels.
Our Eely Good Food tour of Italy.
Oh! It's the juice that gets to you.
Takes a turn.
No, we didn't turn down our road.
With a visit from the Pope.
A lot of people just for one person, isn't it? Isn't it?
The only thing Italians love more than food is a food festival.
Look at the atmosphere, it's crazy.
An hour outside of Bologna, you'll find the canal town of Comacchio, aka Little Venice.
This is nowhere near as touristy.
Comacchio hosts one of the region's biggest and kookiest food festivals every October.
Basically, everyone just gets really excited about eels.
The Comacchio Eel Festival celebrates the town's biggest and slimiest export, eel. Eel roasted, grilled, fried, and still alive.
So this is where you keep your eels?
Inside.
Yeah?
Dentro, prego.
Oh, this is pretty. Oh, they're big. Oh, slippery, slimy, sluggy things, aren't they? It looked like, you know, the Indiana Jones scene where he falls into a pit of snakes, except these were eels in water. But they were writhing and slimy.
Okay.
Terrible. That's like a nightmare.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They are filth. They live on the bottom of the rivers or the dams and they eat the crap. And they celebrate them over here. It's like, ugh.
My friend cleaned them.
Oh, so they do have a spine?
Yes.
We saw them preparing them. It was the stuff of nightmares.
That's so gross. Negative.
For a butcher's daughter, I'm finding this disgusting. Skinning and gutting and boning, it was like an autopsy.
What a day to wear white jeans. If I had got any closer to that guy who was gutting the eels, it would have looked like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's something that you probably wouldn't do every day on your holidays.
I'm going to have bad dreams about that. That was disgusting.
Feeling gutted, are you? They're pretty gross.
They were terrible.
So do these slippery suckers taste better than they look?
Is that the eye?
Oh, yuck.
I'm not really enjoying this.
Well, you ate it all.
Well, it's amazing what you'll eat when you're hungry.
Our eel was unskinned, grilled, heads on, tails on.
Eyes popping out and looking at you while you're eating it.
Other than that, it was beautiful. Mine's really eyeballing me.
So the eyes have it. We don't like it, do we?
No.
What is this?
Anguilla.
Anguilla.
They had eel tasting there, so we thought, let's give this a go.
Got to taste it. We're here at an eel festival. You're not going to get out without tasting it. Mmm. Good. Mmm. Why not? Why not?
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Really good.
Oh, my God, that was the best eel
Best eel I've ever had, yeah.
Wait, have you ever tried eel before?
Never.
When it comes to an eel festival, meat lover Teng is a fish out of water.
You can't even eat seafood.
I hate seafood. I can't. I gag.
You gag?
I'll gag.
Dry rage?
I was definitely not excited to try eel.
It's very salty. Go, just smash it. Yeah? Oh, grazie.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
It's the juice. It's the juice that gets to you.
It's gonna munch.
Oh. Delicious. I'm having more. Yeah? See?
He's gonna spit it up.
Just drips down your... Oh!
I mean, we could have lunch here, seriously. I'm really quite enjoying it. It's great. And we just kept on having more pieces. I love them.
Oh.
Bit more eel.
Oh.
Bit more eel.
So I'm just walking out with a plate and they didn't even notice.
No.
Oh.
And people, is this people eat?
Yes, people eat that.
I will not touch eel again. I won't even look at the fish.
The highlight of the Eel Festival is the annual boat race.
Who do you reckon's going to win? The guy in the green,
I reckon the one on the outside.
Locals take decades to master the balance needed to drive the canal boats.
This is like the Fast and the Furious, only
But
in
like
gondolas.
gondola Fast and Furious.
But the friends reckon they're up to the challenge.
So Jono and I decided that we would have a go and we would have a race. How hard could it be?
Stand back.
Big mistake.
I'm praying for you.
You need to.
Your boat didn't even take off, and you were in the water.
Getting on those boats was a struggle.
I've seen you fall over walking.
I know.
I beat you both.
Get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Police!
The police in Kamakia were terrible. They were just laughing at me.
I'm winning, Stack. Yeah, you started first. That's cheating.
After years of competitive rodeo, Stack and Mel should have what it takes to stay upright.
So Stacey and I love competition. We're always trying to beat each other, always practicing. Anyway, so it come competition time.
That's cheating. I crashed into it, that counts. No. I am under the bridge. I'm winner.
I just cruise past that.
Yeah, right.
Winner, winner.
Guess what? The opportunity come up to T-bone Mel.
T-bone! Stacey!
I was going to kill her. I was ropeable. I was seeing red.
I'll see you. I'll be back later. I will get you.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be payback, all right? Just going to have to wait for my opportunity to come.
As our guides near the end of their Italian holiday, Bologna has come to a standstill for a massive special event.
I can't believe we're seeing the Pope in Bologna.
I know, I can't believe it either.
Pope Francis is popping over from Rome, and the Catholic Friend family are staking out front row posies to say hello to His Holiness.
I could nearly touch him.
Why would you want to touch the Pope?
Well, for a special blessing.
It was one of the best days of my life. I was so excited to see the Pope.
You said marrying me was the best day of your life. It's gone to number 2 now, has it?
No, it's about 10, actually.
We love you. Ti amo.
We were super excited the Pope was in town because you never get to see the Pope.
He's on the same level as like Gandhis,
Cheeky
Dalai
Buddha.
Lama,
Cheeky
you know.
Buddha.
Dalai Lama.
He's up there.
Buddha.
How cool. What do you want the Pope to do?
You reckon he can get us down to Target?
Oh, maybe.
Bless us. A new job.
This is really exciting.
It is.
Even for
A non-Catholic.
non-believers
Yeah.
like me. We've been to the Vatican many times and we've never seen the Pope, or we've never sort of tried to see the Pope.
Well, the Pope hasn't been there, or he's probably been a bit busy.
Probably. Looking after Pell.
What are the chances we're here when the Pope's here?
I can't believe it.
Papa Francesco, we're ready for you. Come to us. Please, Papa. What time is he coming?
I don't know. Who wouldn't be excited to see the Pope? You could be Hindu and want to see the Pope. Like, everyone wants to see the Pope.
There's a lot of people just for one person, isn't it? Isn't it? Too many, I reckon. We're not real religious, but we thought we'll go and see if we can see him. 3 hours later, you know what? I'm really glad I got this game on my phone.
It's been like 8 days. When will you come? I want my blessing.
Is that the Pope? No. Is that the Pope? No.
Ti amo, Papa. Ti amo, Papa. Ti amo, Papa. The wait was excruciating, but we knew once we see that little man on his Pope-mobile, everything would be better.
We had hope for the Pope.
Hope for the Pope.
I've been waiting here for 3 hours. I know. I've been right beside you. This is terrible. Who would wait this long? Waste of time. All right. Over and out. Yeah, let's go. Let's head out.
We bailed. You wouldn't believe it, but we had more pizza.
I mean, how long does it take to drive down the street?
If you're the Pope, it takes a very long time.
So do good things come to those who wait? Is the Pope Catholic?
Oh, here's a car. Here's a car.
Oh my gosh. This is once in a lifetime.
Oh, the Pope-mobile.
Pope?
It's the Pope-mobile. This will be the closest you ever get to a Pope. I'm telling you that.
Flags, we're getting excited.
We see him. He's about to come down our way.
Oh no, he's not coming down! What?
And he turned.
And we just watch him go.
No, we didn't turn down our road. No!
We did not get a photo of the Pope.
You're kidding! What an anticlimax.
We were absolutely devastated that we missed him. However, he's coming back in 2.5 hours, so we decided to wait.
Across town, the faithful stop to watch the papal address. But the Friends Italian food tour stops for no man.
Excuse me, excuse me. Okay, so I thought we could have some food while we're waiting for the Pope. This will definitely get his attention.
Yes, the
What do we
Macca's
got?
bag.
Drink.
Oh, beautiful. This is what the Friends do when we're waiting for the Pope, eh?
We're all pretty hungry. We didn't want to lose our spots. We thought, look, I'll go, because I'm the smallest and the skinniest and can fit through. I'll go get us some McDonald's.
This will keep us going for a few hours.
Yeah.
Things just suddenly look a lot brighter, didn't they? What a papal experience.
My flag's lost a bit of love. I think he's coming. 4 hours have passed. We're still there. Like, we've done our time. This is it. He's coming back.
Ti amo, Papa.
Ti amo, Papa.
Ti amo, Papa.
Ti amo, Papa. Ti amo, Papa.
Oh, this is really exciting.
We are so excited. It was a bit like a roller coaster. We were up on a high, hit the bottom, but we're going back up because we know he's coming and we're waiting there.
His Pope-mobile was empty.
It's his chair.
That's
His royal
Hey, ti amo, Papa.
chair. It's called the Pope-mobile. Where was the Pope? It was just a mobile.
Just about done, mate.
Hang on a minute, he's in the car! Oh, he's in the car! He's in the car! He was! That was him!
It was, yeah.
I didn't get a photo.
It was on their side. As he whizzed past, we saw this hand just come out there, and it was almost as though he was...
Coming up,
Bologna, good on ya.
how will they rate their Italian food holiday
Every bit of food was amazing.
out of 5 stars?
Oh, except for truffle. And eels. Oh, and eels. Oh, yeah, and eels.
Time to say goodbye.
stay in Bologna, Tash and Mads are working off the food by climbing Asinelli Tower. 900 years old and still the tallest building in town.
97 metres up, Matt. It's so beautiful. It's as tall as you.
So, after 7 days of feasting on Italy's finest fare, how will they rate their holiday out of 5 stars?
You've got to do an Italian foodie tour. And even though you'll get home and your jeans won't fit, it's so worth it.
Like, it needs to be on your bucket list.
Yeah.
Let's hope they talk English. I think I'll travel 30 hours to rope steers. Not to eat pizza and pasta, you can only eat so much. Can we please get some of these? 5 each. No, just same. Same.
I see.
Thanks. Oh. Same, but different. She didn't get it.
Okay.
Dude, first Euro trip, exactly how I expected it.
Oh, Europe's everything I dreamed it would be. We expected Italy to be this really cool historical place with like cool food culture and like really suave, cool people everywhere. That's exactly
that's
what we
got.
saw.
Yeah, that's what we got.
I don't want to go back to Australia after all this. I'm going to start working in European Target.
Every bit of food was amazing. Oh, except for truffle. And eels. Oh, and eels! Oh, yeah, and eels. No more eels.
Buongiorno.
Thank you.
Lambrusco? By the time our last day came around, we had eaten so much in Bologna.
Mortadella.
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto and
Salami. This little trip to Italy has probably been a 4-kilo trip. But as I say, you don't go on holidays to lose weight.
Buonasera.
Buongiorno.
The gelato looks amazing. We're all so excited about coming to Italy. We enjoyed the majority of it. The only thing that let us down was the eel and the truffles.
There's so much food in this town. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Food after food. I think we're going to give our Italian holiday a 3 out of 5 just because we had a little bit of troubles with the language barrier and, you know, we wouldn't really go on a holiday just to smash food.
Cheers.
To Bologna.
We can really say chin chin.
Chin chin.
Every time we've been to Italy, it's been better than the last trip. Now, you can come here time and time again and see something new.
And we got used to the room.
We love a food holiday.
This is what we do on holidays.
Yeah. Italy never fails to impress us. We've loved the food, so this has been right up our alley.
Right
totally.
up our alley this time.
So what are we going to give it?
4.5 bottles of
Prosecco? Yeah.
Come on.
I'm coming.
Oh, look at it.
We made it to the top. That is the best view.
Our Italian holiday has been perfecto. If you like delicious, good quality food, you come to Bologna. We give our Italian holiday 4 stars out of 5.
Italy has been amazing.
Everything about it. Everything about it's been so great. We had really high hopes for Italy. We loved pretty much everything about it.
I'll find a nice Italian wife, settle down here.
Do it. And I'll live on your couch.
We've seen everything that we wanted to see. The Pope visit let us down a little bit, so we're going to give it 4 popes.
4 popes.
We still love you, Pope. 4 popes out of 5 popes.
I'm really enjoying this. We've had some really amazing food, haven't we?
We've only had a little bit of it, but we need to stay longer so we can get to try more of the food, I think.
Definitely.
The Friend family give our Italy holiday 3.5 stars out of 5. We absolutely loved it. Well, that was beautiful, wasn't it? Ooh.
I agree.
Bologna, good on ya! And it's arrivederci.
Next time, Bali.
Oh, no.
Can they overcome the bogans and bintang?
I'm happy to be a yellow.
To find a real island paradise?